Hey family, it's Queen D, and welcome to day 24 of our journey. Today, we are going to talk about peace. I'm not talking about the peace that the world gives you, not the temporary peace. I am talking about the peace that stands when everything around you is falling apart. Let me just tell you, peace is not a feeling. It is a person. Isaiah 9:6 calls him the Prince of Peace. He doesn't just give us peace, he is peace. When you're feeling overwhelmed and anxious or even confused, you don't need a perfect plan. All you need is the Prince of Peace. In Isaiah 26:3, it says, "You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you." Let me just tell you, raising three kids, being a wife, dealing with the world, I definitely have to call on the Prince of Peace. That brings me to my point number two. Peace isn't the absence of chaos. When I said ask for the Prince of Peace, I did not say that you want to experience the things in the world, right? You will experience some turbulence in your life. But we have to remember in Mark 4, when Jesus was asleep on the boat, his disciples were all over the place. But Jesus was asleep because he had peace. And so we have to remember that when things get shaky in our life, we have to hold on to the Prince of Peace. And that brings me to point number three. You can choose peace. Let me explain to you this. Peace is a decision. You have to make a decision to want peace. Philippians 4:6-7 tells us not to be anxious, but pray. And then peace guard our heart. When you fix your eye on Jesus and when you focus on Jesus, that's when you can truly rest in peace. And it is important that you get in your word so that you can know the scriptures that you can stand on. Because let me tell you, the Bible is full of promises. And if you don't know the promises that God has already offered you without you giving anything to Him, you won't know how to experience those promises. And so, some things in the Bible, God will tell you, in order for you to receive this, you need to do this. But some things in the Bible, God has freely given it to you, and He reigns on the just and the unjust. So let me tell you, draw closer to God in His Word so that you can not only read His Word, but you'll eat on it and dine with it, and you'll be transformed by the renewing of your mind daily with the Word. And so that is it for today. Drop purple hearts in the comments if it's anything that I said that touched your heart. If you have a testimony that you would like to share, you are more than welcome to drop it in the comments. If you have a prayer request, don't forget to drop those in the comments. We will pray with you for God's will. It is day 24. Tomorrow is day 25. We are so close to the end of this thing. I just want to remind you that peace isn't far. Peace is right there, right? It is right there. It is inside of you. Grab hold to your peace. I love you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Be blessed.